Me again. Sorry. I'm still munching on my cinnamon sugar nutmeg stuff. I'm wearing the same clothes because I tend to do all my videos at once. I write down what it is I want to say or the topic and do them all at one time and then schedule them on YouTube. I'm a little tired today. It's been a long day. So, the topic I would like to talk with you about today is our desperate need to be loved and the lengths we'll go to get it. And especially for women, we seem to need to be loved and wanted and appreciated. We need to have someone to take care of. In general, I'm not saying all women, I'm saying in general. That's what we need that. That's part of who we are. That's part of our makeup. It's part of our being a caregiver. It's part of being a mom. That need to be loved and have a companion in our lives that loves us and treats us like queens and will override every other instinct we have. Ow, it's getting hot. Including the maternal instinct, which is, in my opinion, for what it's worth, one of the strongest there is. Even me, who never had any children, I will turn into a T-Rex if you're hurting my cats or you're hurting my friends or if I think you're being a bully. There's no question I'm going to come after you if you're hurting people, especially people that I love, and especially I have this soft spot in my heart for animals and older people, especially older people who are disabled and cannot necessarily take care of themselves, defend themselves. I will come after you majorly. You will wonder what meteor fell on you by the time I'm done. That's how strong the protection instinct is in most people, especially when it's a mom and her human children. But the need to be loved supersedes that. We put our children, in my case it would be my cats, at risk from sexual predators, from abuse, from whatever, human trafficking, abandonment, simply because we need to be loved. Again, it doesn't matter how many PhDs you have. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It spans the entire human race. And because I see it in my work, I see it in life, I see it in my friends, who their first priority is their loved one. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but your first priority really should be you. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of your loved one either. But to the exclusion of having friends, to the exclusion of doing fun things with your girlfriends because the husband's home. Excuse me, I'm going to switch positions. I think I tore my back today. And I need chiropractic, acupuncture, and massage, and Reiki all at the same time. So anyway, I run across it, like I said, in my job and in my friends. And me being a single person, I don't always get it, of why you would put your girlfriends aside, why you would leave your children with someone you've been dating 4 months, of why you would allow someone in your home who obviously abuses your children and you allow it, why you would not look to see if they were a registered sex offender. And I really think there ought to be a registry for animal abusers and drunk drivers as well, because it's not just as an aside, those are not just personal issues, those are social issues. You're going to hurt somebody. So yes, I think there ought to be a registry for that. I'm not the one to start it, but there should be. I will support it. And I don't know why we have that. I don't know why the need to be loved supersedes common sense. But it is the strongest instinct we have. We will give up everything in favor of that one person in our life who's supposed to love us, and then they disappoint us in some way, and then we're like, what happened? You know, I gave this person everything. Well, maybe that's the point. Maybe you gave them everything. Maybe you didn't reserve anything for yourself or your children. Maybe you opened yourself up too soon or too far. And you did not necessarily show common sense or good sense in dealing with other people whom you do not know that well. So stop and think about that. What priorities do you have in your life that come last, underneath or behind being loved? And I think it stems from we don't love ourselves. We don't value ourselves as women. It's largely women, some men too. You know, not all women, not all men fit into any one category. But stop and think about that for a second. If we loved, valued ourselves, and appreciated ourselves more, would we settle for someone who doesn't value us the same as we value ourselves? No, probably not. So a lot of that desire to be loved, that's wonderful. But when we're bringing the wrong people into our lives, it is more about lack of value of ourselves. We don't think we're quite worthy enough, so we let just any old person into our lives. We let just any old person babysit our kids. We let any old person look at your pet and with loathing because we want to be loved. We can't get love from other people. We can't get self-respect from other people. We can't get self-worth from other people. We cannot get our value from other people. We have to find that in ourselves. We have to develop that in ourselves. We have to give it to ourselves. Otherwise, you're always going to be drawing in people, not just a mate, but you'll be drawing in friends who don't value you either. Broken marriages, broken relationships, broken lives, broken children. That's all a direct result of not valuing yourself enough. Not loving yourself enough. So I think we need to work on that. I think we need to work on, what am I really worth? What are you worth? And that's a question. What are you worth? So I want you to tell me in the comments below, what are you worth? Do you allow people into your lives who walk all over you, who take from you without giving anything back? Because that's not love, that's using. Walking all over you isn't love, that's using. I would invite you to look up some self-help stuff. If you're drawing in those kinds of people, I would rather draw in no one than someone who doesn't value me, that doesn't think I'm worth effort. So while my need to be loved is there, I need to be loved properly. I need to be loved and valued and treated like a queen, not a doormat or a sex toy. That's just my thought. Think about what you're worth and how valuable you are. Think really hard on that. And then ask yourself, have you given yourself that? Have you allowed quality people into your life? Have you allowed people into your life who want to be there because they want to make you happy, not because they're using, abusing, or need something from you and unwilling to give anything back? Try and cultivate that self-worth and self-image to the point of where, you know what? You're better than most. You deserve better. And nothing but better is going to come into your life. That's a good thing. So figure out what you're worth. Let me know. Let me know how, if this has been of value to you. Let me know. If you have questions or comments or you need help, let me know. I'll try and help you, or I will find you help. That's not a problem for me. Because I want every woman out there to realize how valuable they really are. And you are infinitely valuable, sorry. And it happens to men too. It's not just a woman problem. It's largely a woman problem, but it happens to men too. So think about that. Are you showing your partner, female or male, doesn't make any difference, are you showing your partner how much you value them? And are they returning that? Are you true partners, or is one of you a user? Think about it. Let me know what you think. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share everywhere. Let me know what you think. Comment. If you know someone who could use this message, please feel free to share. And help them, because in helping them, you help yourself. Can't think of anything else. I really do love everybody from the bottom of my heart, and I value everybody. And I try not to yell at nasty, rude drivers anymore, because I've been there, done that. Alright, see you guys in the next video. I'll probably be wearing the same clothes. So don't get all thinking I'm doing this all at the same time, so don't think I'm not washing my clothes, because I do occasionally. Good night, everybody. Love you.